U.S. attorney risks life to expose brazen plot to frame Trump for disturbing crime. It is always a huge story when someone decides to come out and expose corruption that may be in any way connected to Hillary Clinton. Recently, the former U.S. attorney for the District of Columbia, Joe DiGenova, did an interview on Tucker Carlson Tonight, at the risk of ending up as one of the latest Clinton-connected suicides, and he made it quite clear that the FBI is clearly biased and full of corruption. New details are coming out almost daily on how the former FBI director, James Comey, as well as many others, did all they possibly could to erase any evidence of Hillary Clinton's guilt, and since that failed, it seems to be turning into a setup to frame President Trump. The head of the Special Investigations Committee, Mueller, seems to be in control of the crazy train, and his right-hand man, Strzok, is now front and center for questions being fired by none other than Trey Gowdy. According to the Western Journal, newly revealed details regarding partisan bias at the FBI are evidence of a conspiracy to absolve former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton and frame President Donald Trump, a former U.S. attorney for the District of Columbia said Friday. Speaking on Fox News' Tucker Carlson Tonight, Joe DiGenova said he thinks officials in the Obama Justice Department tried to ensure that Clinton wasn't punished because they wanted her to prevail in the 2016 presidential election. The goal of this brazen plot, he said, was to exonerate Hillary Clinton because of an animus toward Donald Trump. If that didn't work, the objective was to frame the incoming president for either a criminal act or impeachment. Calling this display disgusting, he said everyone involved who still works for the DOJ or FBI should be fired. Even beyond that, he argued that a federal grand jury should be impaneled to investigate the conduct of everybody in the Obama Justice Department who even touched this. DiGenova was responding to recent revelations many have interpreted as evidence that DOJ officials went easy on Clinton while holding strong anti-Trump biases. On Thursday, Republican Senator Ron Johnson, chairman of the Senate Committee on Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs, released to the public a draft of former FBI Director James Comey's statement regarding the Clinton email investigation. The draft was dated May 2, 2016, 2 months before the FBI interviewed Clinton. But it still indicated that Comey knew he would not recommend that charges be filed against the former Secretary of State, according to Newsweek. Comey sold his soul to the devil, DiGenova said in response to this report. He claimed he has heard from agents currently with the Bureau who cannot abide by what's going on. Moreover, in Comey's draft, Clinton's actions were originally described as grossly negligent. FBI official Peter Strzok, though, changed the wording to extremely careless. While there is no established criminal penalty for handling classified material in an extremely careless manner, Clinton may have faced criminal charges if the FBI had characterized her actions as grossly negligent. Strzok is the same official who was removed from special counsel Robert Mueller's Russia probe due to anti-Trump text messages he exchanged during the election with Bureau Attorney Lisa Page, with whom he was having an extramarital affair. One of those texts seemed to suggest a contingency plan in case Trump won the 2016 election. I want to believe the path you threw out for consideration in Andy's office that there's no way he gets elected, but I'm afraid we can't take that risk, Strzok wrote on August 15, 2016, referring to the possibility of Trump being elected. It's like an insurance policy in the unlikely event you die before you're 40. Republican lawmakers and others believe Andy may be a reference to FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe. DiGenova said Friday that these texts and others expressing similar sentiments are frightening. They conspired to frame the incoming President of the United States, and it's a frightening and disgusting prospect that FBI officials, senior FBI officials, would do this, he said. The revelation about the texts is one of the reasons the House Intelligence Committee wants to question McCabe. McCabe was supposed to appear before the committee on Tuesday, but at the last minute he pushed back his testimony. The abrupt cancellation came after the revelation that Nellie Ohr, the wife of DOJ official Bruce Ohr, used to work for Fusion GPS, the opposition research firm that created the infamous Trump-Russia dossier. Previously, It had been reported that Bruce Orr met on several occasions last year with Fusion co-founder Glenn Simpson and Christopher Steele, the former British spy and FBI informant who produced the unverified dossier. Previously, it had been reported that Bruce Orr met on several occasions last year with Fusion co-founder Glenn Simpson and Christopher Steele, the former British spy and FBI informant who produced the unverified dossier. It's not like we were under some kind of ignorant impression that our government wasn't corrupt to begin with, but it never ceases to surprise me how deep each and every Democrat seems to be in the cesspool which is Washington. There seems to truly be no level they won't sink to, and then they act horrified when we figure out what their game is. Exposure of their actions and illegal activities is becoming almost the norm when attacked by these dirty politicians, and it is a relief to see so many people in positions to do something about it finally taking it seriously. It won't be too much longer until everything comes out fully, and as the saying goes, it all rolls downhill. Let's hope that everyone on that hill is hit hard and held accountable for their actions.